So first of all, this is the apparatus that we use. On the left we've got a conical flask which has got a side arm and a delivery tube going down into a water trough. The water trough has in it a beehive. You can see the tube going into the beehive there, and the beehive's got a hole in the top, and that's where we'll place one of these gas jars or a boiling tube in order to collect the oxygen. The reaction that goes on inside the conical flask here is the decomposition of hydrogen peroxide. So here's the hydrogen peroxide that we're going to be using. This is 30 volume. It's quite concentrated hydrogen peroxide, so we're going to have to be a little bit careful when we do this experiment. And it decomposes naturally, so inside this bottle now it's decomposing, but it's a very slow reaction. So we're going to speed that reaction up with the aid of a catalyst. And the catalyst that we're going to be using for this experiment, this is manganese 4 oxide. And we're going to put that in the bottom of the conical flask, and then we will add the hydrogen peroxide through the thistle funnel at the top there. And we'll do it very carefully. The first gas that's going to appear will be the air, so it's going to be pushing air out of the conical flask and air that might be in the delivery tube. So we're not interested in the first gas that comes over, but we will be interested in the gas after that. So let's get it set up and we'll come back in a second or two. I now place some manganese 4 oxide in the conical flask there, and I'll just replace the thistle funnel, and you can see I've got a little extension on the thistle funnel because I need it to go down right to the bottom so that the gas that's being produced, the oxygen that's being produced, doesn't escape through the thistle funnel. I need it all to go down the side arm and then I can collect it. So now I'm going to start to add the hydrogen peroxide. Okay, so this is the hydrogen peroxide that we're going to add. Just take the top off there and just pour a little through the thistle funnel. Just a tiny amount to start with. And straight away we start to get some gas being produced. You can see some bubbles coming through the beehive there. You don't want it to be coming too fast, otherwise it will start to come out through the thistle funnel. It's been running for a few seconds now. You can see there's a bit of steam in there. It does get quite hot in here, and we've got a few bubbles of gas being produced. So I'm going to collect the first few bubbles just in a boiling tube. So I just fill the boiling tube with water, and then I put it through over the hole in the beehive and collect the gas. So you can see the gas is now displacing the water, and when that's full I'll test it.